ToonGrin.com.
Right, guy, and look, I love Aquaman. He's one of my favorite superheroes. No one gives a shit about an Aquaman movie. No one. Look, I love Aquaman, and I think Jason Momoa is a great choice for the lead. I still think he would have been a better Lobo than he would have been an Aquaman. But no one is gonna care. No one cares about because sadly, the majority of people, when they think of Aquaman, they think of the loser who talks to fish. That's the sad reality. He's cooler than that. Oh, I don't care about the Return of Mary Poppins. How many years has it been? Over 50, I think, by this point or something?
I'll probably go see it because I want to watch the original one, then watch that one.
We could do that for the channel, but like, I have zero expectation when it's like, we're making a Mary Poppins sequel. It's been like 50 years. Isn't it a little late? Isn't everyone going to look dramatically different? But it's a sequel where everybody looks different. Just try to ignore it. I can't ignore it. All the actors are different. But, you know, I'm more excited for the new Winnie the Pooh.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited for Winnie the Pooh. I haven't watched any of the trailers, but I always loved Winnie the Pooh.
Dude, no joke.
Yeah, I know the sequel. The second trailer made you almost cry.
It was just so heartwarming.
Yeah.
He's such a good bear.
Yeah, he's always been a good bear.
He's such a good bear. Like, him and Paddington melt my heart.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to see a Paddington 3 so badly.
Paddington 3's already been.
They announced that they were working on a Paddington 3 before 2 even made it out.
Oh, that's cool.
I hope they keep that steam going.
Yeah, because 1 and 2 have already been really good.
I could use another good trilogy in my life. I have Back to the Future and I have Captain America. I could use another one.
Yeah.
I could have had it with Pirates of the Caribbean.
But no.
No. I had one good movie out of Pirates of the Caribbean.
There you go.
Now I just have sad, drug-addled looking Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's do the next one.
Yeah.
And go here. Boop, boop, boop.
A lifetime has passed since the horrific events of Taco Tuesday. Our lives descended into chaos. This new
Mad
life
Max.
has toughened and hardened us all.
2 coffees, please. 1 black, 1 with just a touch of cream and 25 sugars.
Well, toughened most of us.
I wake up in the morning, wide awake.
Good morning.
For the day.
Hello, cyborg.
Say, what a morning.
Good morning, sewer babies.
Emmett, you've got to stop pretending everything is awesome. It isn't.
Yeah, I get it. And that's why I've cultivated a totally hard-edged side that's super tough. And look, a shooting star, make a wish.
Oh no. Something new. What is it up to?
I don't know, but that beat is pretty fresh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Beastie Boys!
Yeah. It's like it knows our every move.
Weird, right?
Emmett!
What?
Bring me your fiercest leader.
This guy is the special.
This guy was a fierce warrior.
Okay, well technically I did the warrior stuff.
So you fought and master built and kicked butt, and then the hapless male was the leader.
He, well...
Lucy!
Emmett!
Hang on to your fronts, Planny. We're going to save Lucy and all of the other people who were captured.
Behold, the sister.
Whoa! No woes. Do not give her the satisfaction of woeing this. That's even worse. Stop it!
Yeah, see, that looks imaginative.
Yeah, that excites me. That makes me want to go see it. That hits me in an emotional core right there.
Okay. One of my buddies brought this up where we had seen Lego Ninjago in theaters. We saw it for about 15 minutes, and then we walked out of the theater because we just couldn't take it.
Yeah.
And he saw the trailer for this, and he brought up a point where he said, you know, I just realized I figured out what the issue is that the first Lego movie could pull from a vast quantity of properties, so it can be very imaginative. Lego Batman to a lesser extent, but it still had DC content it could pull from. Ninjago had nothing. It had to be Ninjago, and that's it.
And didn't pull anything from Ninjago.
No. And this to me is the same thing where it's like the Wreck-It Ralph thing, where it's like, this pulled from, so it's Duplo, which is like the little kid toys.
Yeah.
And the I guess she's played by Elizabeth Banks, the Buzz Lightyear alien chick. Elizabeth Banks, I want to say, was she, guys in the chat, was she Hela in Thor Ragnarok, or was she Rita Repulsa in the new Power Rangers? I can't remember which one, because they feel like the same character if you watch those movies together. But like, she looks like she's part of that. Elizabeth Banks was Lucy Wildstar. Oh, okay. What then? Who am I thinking of? I am lost right now.
Banks was Rita.
Banks was Rita. Okay. The toy that character was, she's from like the princess line. There's like a Lego line for girly toys.
Yeah.
And it's like house elves and princesses. That's where she's coming from.
Yeah.
So that's why she made that quip about like, so you did all the work and the male got all the credit.
Like, what?
And which I still argue, it's like you could debate that because she was still so badass in that first film anyways.
Yeah, Emmett did stuff in it.
Yeah, like if anything, Emmett really was the screw up in that movie, comparatively.
Yeah. Yeah, but his screw-ups actually saved the day.
Well, yeah, like his ability to talk to Lord Business and like reach him on an emotional level, that helped.
Yeah.
I'm kind of stoked for this one. This looked like fun.
Yeah. I feel it definitely has that emotion that really draws you into it. Definitely like a child's fantasy sort of thing.
Yeah. It's not like, man, Lego Ninjago, it was so bad. We walked out after we went to the theater, we had our lunch, and we walked out after 15 minutes and just couldn't deal with it. It wasn't until it came out that you and I sat down and finally watched it.
Yeah, well, I watched it first by myself.
Yeah, and then we came back and I watched it, and you were like, yeah, you know what, you're right, it's lame.
Yeah. I wasn't disagreeing with you. Like, I watched the first one, like, oh my god, best movie ever!
Said no one.
Yeah.
But, no, like, that's the thing. It still feels imaginative. I like the fact that they're doing Mad Max. That's why everything looks all grummy and grimy. So I guess the aliens won at the end of the last movie. I guess the Duplos really came and screwed everything up.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, that's sad.
Yeah. You know,
I think with all those master builders, they would have been fun.
That's also kind of funny, too.
Oh, no, that's hilarious. Like the Duplos won, even though by all accounts of logic given, they had Batman on their team.
Yeah.
How do you lose?
They lost. There you go with that. But I'm really excited for this. It's colorful, imaginative, and it actually gave us sort of emotional resonance with it, unlike Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Did you notice that Princess Unikitty in this looks huge?
Yeah.
She looks like a lot bigger than she was before.
Yeah, definitely a little bit bigger. They probably changed her model slightly, because she has been getting like bigger in the fan base and such. That's why she got her own TV show and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because that was the thing.
Yeah, I liked her TV show actually. There was actually a lot of smart jokes in that. Like, there's even one episode where she is like in a Super Sentai Megazord with her friends and such, and they just stay in there the rest of their lives.
I think you're full of crap, and I don't think you're telling me the truth. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt of giving it a try. I think she's bigger because she's angry. That makes sense, and it is like Mad Max, so she must be angry like
all the time.
All the time, actually. Yeah, but that looks like a fun trailer.
Yeah.
Like that one kind of gets me pumped. Dude, comparatively, even the Bumblebee one got me more pumped than Wreck-It Ralph. At least the Bumblebee one's like a girl and her robot.
It's like, oh, he's cute.
That gets me somewhere where it's like a girl and her robot. That's nice. Wreck-It Ralph's just like, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but you feel like you're just a commercial for a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
And a bunch of like bland parody jokes.
Yeah, that's just gonna suck.
And man, See, the Spider-Man one's got the art angle that I'm really stoked about.
I do like Miles as a character and his parents and such.
Oh, the stuff with his dad is just, it's magical.
So if I was really just gonna just list this and such, I'm definitely almost interested into the Spider-Verse like at the top just for the animation and Miles and such. Then it'll be Lego 2, Bumblebee, then Wreck-It Ralph 2 at the bottom.
Yeah, I know it's only 2 minutes, but it's a trailer. Your job is to get me to want to see what you're making. And right now, I'm not going to see your movie because you made a trailer that makes me want to see it. I'm going to see it because it's my job as a guy who talks about animated films to go see it.
Yeah.
It's like Teen Titans Go. It's like your trailer was so good that it made me want to go see Teen Titans Go. I just need to see it because it's my job to see it.
Yeah.
But no, man, like the Lego one, I'd say that's the top for me because that one made me smile.
Yeah.
It had the cool Beastie Boys music. It had a remix of Everything Is Awesome,
Yeah.
like a tween version. I like the Mad Max setting. I think that's fun. You could play with a lot of cool visual gags with that.
Yeah, they're doing I like the sewer babies.
I don't know why they did sewer babies. There were, as far as I can remember, I don't remember there being sewer babies in Mad Max.
I think it's just like a stupid idea. Just like, that's a funny idea.
That's a funny, weird idea. Like Cyborgs, that was in Mad Max.
Yeah.
Surprised there was no like War Boys or anything, or like Morton Joe.
Yeah, I could probably expect that in the more like complete movie.
Yeah. But I'm excited for that idea. Plus, I do enjoy Chris Pratt as a performer. I think he's been a really good up-and-coming star in terms of comedy. If you ever watched Parks and Recreations, he is very funny on that. That's really where he got his chops. And then he started cutting it even better with like Guardians of the Galaxy and as Emmett. Cover of Everything Awesome is sung by Ricky Lindholm and Kate Micucci.
Oh.
Garfunkel and Oates. That was amazing. Oh yeah, Kate Micucci. Velma Dinkley.
Yeah, that is really cool.
I hope she's in the movie, actually. Like, she could just voice background characters.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Like, all of our favorite characters looked like they were in that, too. Like, Razorbeard was there, which hopefully means they got Nick Offerman back, and I adore Nick Offerman.
Yeah.
He was actually in Parks and Rec with Chris Pratt.
Well, I think with all the money they earned from the first movie, they would be able to get a lot of the same actors back.
Well, that's the thing, too, is, like, the first film is such a... In my opinion, it's a groundbreaking achievement, because... By all account of logic, that first film looked like it was just going to be a toy commercial.
Yeah.
Because, like, we've heard, I'm sure you guys have heard, that down the pipeline, there's been a lot of talk about movies that are being adapted from other material. I've heard, no joke, Candyland, done by Adam Sandler. See, part of you was like, Candyland, oh, that sounds like it could be fun. Adam Sandler, gone. Dead. But like I've heard Candyland, I've heard about a Clue remake. For a while I've heard Hungry Hungry Hippos has been in development for like 5 years.
I just imagined that that Robot Chicken sketch where they had Hungry Hungry Hippos where they're just blasting guns at people.
Oh, see, my pitch was you do it like you cast The Rock in there, and there were these 4 hippos being experimented on by the government, and they're like atomic hippos, and there's a pink one, a green one, an orange one, and whatever the hell the other color was, and we have to stop them because they're growing bigger and they're becoming like kaijus and running rampant. And the only way you can defeat them is feeding them these white grenades. And it was gonna be like an action epic.
It was like, wait, there's not even a single pin in this grenade. Like, no, it'll activate in their lactic acid in their stomachs. Okay. Ugh.
Yeah, that was my pitch.
That actually sounds really fun.
At least mine was like fun and ridiculous. There's going to be an animated Ugly Doll movie.
Ugly Doll?
What the hell's Ugly Doll? Is that like Bratz or something?
I don't...
Google it. Well, Google it, WHYBOY.
Ugly Doll. I've never heard... What?
Well, it lives up to the name. They are ugly dolls.
I like that dog right there.
That dog is derpy looking as hell. Okay.
Yeah. The new uglies have arrived. Click here to get ugly.
Well, that looks dumb. But Robert Rodriguez is an okay director, actually.
Yeah.
He did, I think Spy Kids was him.
Yeah.
He knows how to make movies on the cheap. He's really good at that.
Oh,
And Lord knows, I think we need more of those guys in the industry right now. Because, like,
people.
I can't help but think Wreck-It Ralph is going to be expensive.
Oh.
Because, like, all the licensing you're going to have to pay for alone.
It's going to be in millions.
Yeah. Like, that alone, I feel like, is going to be through the roof.
Yeah, and that's only for the licensing. There's all the contracts as well they have to sign and all that. That's going to be extra money on top of that.
Ugly Dolls, really. Fascinating.
Ugly Doll. Well.
Alright, well, yeah.
Yeah, that's Lego Movie 2. We're going to go watch it. We're excited. Let's do it. There.
Yeah. So, what about you guys? Out of, chat, out of the 4 we had, which is the one that you believe is the standout? Which one do you believe is the one that you feel is the one you want to see the most out of those 4? You got Bumblebee from Transformers, you got the Lego Movie 2, the second part, you have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet. Man, that ending joke really did get on...
Yeah, that got under my skin so much.
Because that felt like a Teen Titans Go thing, where it's like, let's poke the audience for calling us out on like a bad decision we made.
It's like, oh yeah, you can call us out on it. It's still true. We'll also open the floor to any sort of Q&A questions as well.
Yeah, if you guys have any Q&A, by all means, we are here. We have the chat open, and we'll stick around for maybe till like 7:30. So we got about like 25 minutes, so we could just shoot the breeze and start answering some Q&A about films.
Yeah, have all the fun and all that stuff.
Is there any other like animated films you'd even recommend that's possibly coming out? We're gonna go see Incredibles 2 next week. We're gonna go see Teen Titans Go when it comes out in. Yes. There is at least 2 episodes, maybe 3 I really enjoyed. There's one episode where the whole premise is predicated on like a music video of the 1980s. A lot of synth music, and I thought that was fun. There is... I'm trying to think. There is a episode with... It's a really quick joke, but they're like scanning the area above the fireplace. What do you call that?
The mantle?
The mantle. And as they're scanning across the fireplace, there's an urn that says like Jason Todd.
Yeah.
And then next to the urn is a crowbar. Because the Joker beat Jason Todd to death with a crowbar. And I really got a laugh out of that because I understood that reference. And there was a really funny episode where Robin was rich and his friends found out, and he was like showing them around the manor. And at one point they get to an area where Robin is like showing them things, and then he goes and he opens a door, and they're at like the back of the house, and there's like just a garbage dump there.
Yeah.
And he goes, and here's all the Joel Schumacher Batman stuff with like the bat nipples, and everybody looks at the garbage can, and Cyborg just shoots at it with his gun and blows it up and lights it on fire, and then they all leave and go back inside. And that was hilarious. And there was a Beast Boy joke where Beast Boy tells his origin story, and it's the Green Lantern origin, to which Cyborg reacts, and he goes, "Oh my god, Beast Boy, you're a Green Lantern?" "Nah, dude, I ain't a Green Lantern. I'm the thing that comes out of the ring. I ain't even real."
Oh, that reminds me, you're pointing at the camera. That's still recording.
Yeah, well, we